What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Zebec today, ZBCN. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. It is the 15th of July, and here we are sitting at about 003332. It's a lot of threes. 7 hours left in the day here. Down about 2% on the day. Bitcoin's down like 2% on the day, so whatever. Tit for tat, that's okay. Looking at this on the 1 hour time frame here, you are rejecting this area here, this prior area of support, getting lower highs, kind of in this weird consolidation phase. I don't like the 1 hour RSI. I would say it's bearish overall. I mean, bullish maybe overall, but bearish momentarily. I would think that you at least return to the oversold zone, bounce there, if not get into the oversold zone, right? You've got lower lows, lower highs, so why not get into the oversold zone? With something like that, you could see lower lows than this and maybe even lower lows than this. Let's look at the 4 hour time frame and see what we got here. Yeah, this is a weird, it's a very volatile consolidation phase. Tradable if you're trading it, but it's probably not going to be too tradable for too much longer. I think that you're probably going to break out of it to the downside. I wouldn't be surprised if you did. Low here at 0023, high here at 004. Maybe you go right there to that 0.5 at 003, get a little fake out, you know what I mean? And then from there, once you see that low, then you'll rip. If not there, then maybe to the golden ratio, down to 00286 to 0027. But that's a little bit low. I don't know if I expect that. I'm just saying this consolidation phase, the way it looks to me, you've had ample opportunities to break out and you just haven't. You're shaving down. I would think you break out. So either you're going to have a little fake out and bounce right off the 0.5, or maybe you do go to that golden ratio. Prepare yourselves. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. 00274 to 00287 could be where you go to find support. Higher low is fine. That's nothing to be scared of, and then you'll rip from there. Okay, 4 hour time frame. This probably happens within the next day or two, and then going into the end of the week, we should be recovering and moving higher. When you do move higher, and looking at the daily time frame, things kind of take a different turn. Things are looking bullish right now, right? Overbought as hell, getting very, very overbought here. You barely got oversold. You hated it. It's like, get away from me, oversold zone, and then you ripped all the way back to your 50 area. You've got this like bull flag in your RSI, looking like you want to rip to the overbought zone with this next move up. So the move down, however significant or insignificant it'll be on the 4 hour time frame, it's going to be nothing compared to what you've got on the daily time frame. After you break above about 2038, you should be home free to 2055 or 2005 itself. If not there, then higher. All right, I expect this next move to be a little bit more robust than the last move, so probably up to that area, something in that area there, if not higher. You'll consolidate again, probably just like you did here. Little horizontal channel moving sideways, right? These horizontal channels tend to come in groups. If not, you could have a very tight, slightly downward sloping consolidation phase, or even an upward sloping consolidation phase. But I'm thinking it'll be a horizontal sideways consolidation phase, and then you'll probably from there run to new all-time highs, where you will again pull back, consolidate, find support at your prior all-time highs, and then the real move really starts to take form as we get underway to the end of the month here. Okay, the end of the month should be very exciting from a high to a low. I mean, it's exciting right now. Finding your low is very exciting. It always is. But as we said, way back here, as we said way back here, and throughout this whole time going down, right? You're likely, after you find your low, you're not just going to go off to the races. You're going to figure yourself out. So that's what you're doing right now. You're figuring yourself out. You'll move up, you'll figure yourself out. You'll move up, you'll figure yourself out. And then once you're really breaking out, that's up here, 007. Once we get up there, that's when it's time to start getting excited for these bigger moves that you're accustomed to with ZBCN. Until then, we're just figuring it out, right? I mean, things can take shape faster than I'm giving them credit for, but I think it'll be the end of this month, probably like the last 2 weeks, if not the very last week, that are going to be very bullish. I guess we're getting to the last 2 weeks, honestly. So probably the last week, that'll be super bullish. Once we get overbought, things should definitely start to get exciting on the daily time frame, and I think we get overbought once we're at like 2052 or higher on a daily closing basis. Looking at the 3-day time frame here, very bullish, bouncing off the 40 line as you have all these other times that you found support and went to the overbought zone, so no problems there. Weekly time frame, it's kind of new, so it might not have too much data to give, but the weekly time frame looks bullish too. Overall, guys, I mean, you zoom out, it kind of looks like a giant bull flag, doesn't it? From this low to high, it kind of looks like a giant bull flag, and I have been saying that I think you'll see a move that is similar, if not even bigger, than what we saw back here. A move like that would take you up to 2.4 cents. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing went all the way up to like 4.5 cents or 3 cents, something in that area. A bigger move indeed. But time will tell. Measure moves are just ideas. They're not requirements, okay? This idea is right here, and we could fall short of it. We could exceed it. But the reality is, you know, in my opinion, likely we would probably stop somewhere around 3 cents or more, 4.5 cents at the most. I don't think I have anything else that I want to say. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one, okay? Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.